Mindstorm Productions podcast with your hosts, Mindstorm and Auntie Ange.
Hello everybody,
Hello,
Mindstorm here.
and Auntie Ange. Now, are we running up and running
Hopefully
properly?
running smoothly.
Because, well, if that's the case, this is 34, and we might have done woohoo really, really well for a change.
I know. Yeah, yesterday I didn't get to stream because connection issues.
Well, the weather was bad yesterday.
I had to fiddle with the router for a bit, and I just wouldn't have been able to get it back up and running anytime soon, so I thought I might as well just end the stream and leave it at that.
And I need to quick get on with my Crash Bandicoot because as my late Christmas present, I had Crash Bandicoot 4.
And
So
you
I
haven't
need
even
to-
finished one yet.
I know, I haven't streamed for how many weeks? 3, 4
Yeah.
weeks. On Thursday, I thought, I forgot to start streaming again. It's Thursday. Hopefully, I might remember this Thursday. Anyway, did anybody see the new beginning bit? Do you like the new beginning bit?
Oh yeah, the new starting screen that we have now. That's going to be the new thing for the streams and podcasts, and then when we finish, I have to get it cut off just so people, like, if people watch it again in the future, they don't have to sit through that whole thing. I'll just cut it off. Yeah.
So, how's everybody's week been?
Keep them busy. Lockdown.
Ooh, I know, I've got to show somebody. Can you just grab it there? I have put them here.
Oh.
There.
Oh, these things.
Yeah.
Now,
Now, how's everybody getting on with bargains? What?
Well, before we do that, because I just mentioned lockdown 3 we're on now.
Yes.
Woo!
yes,
The
yes.
third lockdown.
I saw somebody on Facebook. I mean, I ended up removing them off my friends list because I don't want people with that sort of attitude. If you don't get the vaccination, I'm going to remove you off my friends list. Well, I did it. I removed her because I just thought that behaviour is disgusting because 1, people are scared of getting the vaccination. 2, some people could be allergic. And 3, some people are sitting back and waiting to see what happens before, because, they're saying you might have the injection and you could turn into a zombie. You know what I mean? So I've been using your BB guns to shoot them.
Definitely, the allergic reaction is like...
So you can't turn around and say, if you don't have it, it's just like, I thought, that's like little dictator's attitude. Oh, you won't be my friend. If you vote out of Brexit, you won't be my friend. Well,
as if being her friend has any significance whatsoever.
My attitude is who they are, what they are, and what purpose they serve in your life. And if they don't serve a purpose in your life, they're not your friends. A good friend will give you a ring now and again, give you a helping hand when you're fed up, give you a tinkle out the blue.
Won't be so rude.
Yeah, won't be so judgmental, telling you how you should and should not live your life. So I was like, I'll do the favour. I just removed her.
Because you've had allergic reactions to quite a few medicines, haven't you, in the past?
Yeah, but then on another day I might be okay. It varies because I'm not textbook material. So, and that's that one. So yeah, so just don't give off that attitude. If you don't have the vaccination, even though I'm in my 20s and most probably early 30s, I'm not going to be friends with you. Well, you're not on the playground anymore, love. You're not at school. You're a grown-up adult. I did say to her, now what happens if an adult had that towards one of your children, or your adult had that with their child, with your friend, your child, would you like it? And the answer would be no. So, again, it's this kindness. That isn't kindness. That's been horrible. Anyway, bargains. Has anybody got any good bargains? I got a Bambi bedding set, even though it's king size and my bed's only a double. So it's going to be a bit big. But it was Bambi and I had to get it. So I've got Thumper on my pillows. So sweet, from Asda. And also around Morrison's, I got Baby Bio because I got some houseplants. And it's normally £2. Guess what I paid? 20p! Oh, I love a good bargain. I'm going to have to start doing this. I'm going to have to get people to send me Snapchats of their bargains, aren't I? And if you do, you get me more going on the internet because I'm terrible. I hate going on social media, but it promote me too. And then this one, because I've got orchids, which I call them orchards, which aren't orchards because orchards are where you grow your apples. That's me, Blum. Yeah, I tell you sometimes I'm so dippy. I'm so funny to have a conversation with because I just come out with so many
He's trying to fall asleep in your arms.
forwards words, yeah. So I got an orchard, so I got some of them. Guess how much? £2. Guess how much I paid? 20p. So I grabbed quite a few. And then you grabbed a cake. Well, we had this football cake tin, didn't we?
Oh yeah, I saw a football cake tin, and then.
And I was like, no, I don't want it. And he's like, that's 10p, but you can turn it into a turtle.
I said a good idea is if you use green cake mix.
And then it's like
it's
a
turtle shell.
Yeah. So I thought, for 10p, he treated me to it. He knows how to spoil his mum.
Oh yeah. Hey,
Then he picked some cakes up and said, well, you can buy them.
How about I treat you to something else, maybe 5p or something?
Oh yeah. Go to town. It's like when you go shopping, isn't it? And you say, bargain, sale price, 1p off.
Oh yeah, bargain.
I love that. It is £3.99. No, it's £3.98. Really? I hear about counting your pennies, but that's a bit of a joke, though, isn't it?
I forgot I was meant to put on some background music as well.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, he did one glitch. Not so bad, though. Everything else went quite smoothly.
Yeah. So, wasn't perfect. Still.
Hey, you don't need background music when you got my laughter. My laughter is the sound of music. Yeah, so they're my little bits of bargains. So I've listened to. So that's my little bit of fun. So I treated them. Oh, and because I had some money for Christmas, I treated myself to the Bambi dinner set. And when I spotted it, I gave my nephew a message and my niece saying, "The Bambi dinner set for your mother." Because she loves Thumper. I love Thumper. Who loves Thumper? Everybody has to love Thumper. Out of them all. Bambi is very sad though when his mum gets shot at the beginning. That is sad. Oh, cheers. You huffed all over my arm. I just had a star running blue licking my arm to death a second ago. So yeah, so that's that bit of excitement. Now, shall we talk about fairground rides or theme park rides?
Well, fun fair experiences as we call it.
Fun fair experiences. When I was younger, I struggle on the pirate ship anyway, because when I was, I think it's about 12, and I'm a very tiny person. I will confess, I'm 5 foot, 1.5 inch. I'm proud of that half. But yeah, because I haven't really grown since my teens. So I went on the pirate ship and I went under it on the seat, and I went under with my brother, and I was going mental at my brother, and I nearly came off, so it absolutely scared me.
And then I dragged you on it one time.
I'm coming to that. So I actually scared of the pirate ship. So one day we went to Twin Lakes, and of course I got my little girl and my boys. Callum won't go on anything, will he? And I had a friend. I had my little daughter. I had him sitting opposite me, right? I had my little girl. I had my friend's daughter, and then my friend. And I looked absolutely petrified in my face, and that was before the ride started, because he laughed, the people opposite me were laughing, and the person that controls the button was laughing, and that is before the ride started, so God knows what I was doing. And as the ride goes on further and further, they're all in stitches opposite me. The bloke is absolutely in stitches, laughing his head off. I got my youngest one going, yeah, and I'm going, put your arms down, hold the reins, put the arms down now. So, do you want to describe what I looked like, or can you not remember?
Just barely remember.
Well, but you remember me pooing myself though, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And everybody laughing.
Oh yeah. It's funny.
Oh, and of course I got a slight phobia against heights, which I never used to. But I gained it. We went to Zante, didn't we? On holiday, and then there was the big shoot down with the slide, isn't it? Because I went to Tenerife with a friend, and halfway up, this great big drop of a slide that goes into the water. Halfway up, I said, I can't do it. My knees are going. I'm sort of like terrified of heights. I can't do it at all. So I went all the way back down. It was like, how to describe it? Like the walk of shame the next day, even though I've never experienced that.
You've had the walk of shame coming from a ride.
From a ride, because I walked all the way back down, but I did take photographs of my friend coming down, and I zoomed in and just got her. But before she went down, this one bloke that come out of the pool that was in the queue, he went, "Your friend's going to kill you when she gets to the bottom of here." So, because then we went Zante with you lot, and of course I went on like a smaller version of the slide, didn't I? So I went on it, and I come from the stairs, and I crawled on my hands and knees to sit on the top, and what you call them?
The lifeguard.
Lifeguard, that's it. I couldn't think of the name then. She says, "You're not allowed. You have to stand." I went, "No. I feel safer here than I would stand there." She went, "Really?" I went, "Yeah." And of course she started laughing at me. Because I says, "I've got to do it because my kids have put me to shame." So
when you got down there, you're like, "I did it!"
I know, I had a round of applause as well. Because when I just... because the lifeguard, she was laughing her head off, and then I went, and as I went down, did really quick and got to the bottom. I had the great big crowd at the bottom cheering at me because I got up and went, "Yeah, I did it!" And everybody were cheering. Some strangers that I never met. What impact must I give people on their lives? I don't know. Then, what else? Oh, when, because I love doing the arcades, I'm quite happy putting the 2p's in the machines and try and win money, but they don't do that today. And then Callum and Katie were very young, and Katie was having a strop over £1, and she threw it on the floor. So she got to be about 4 or 5 years old. So Callum picked it up. I went up to her and went, "Here, Moody Margaret, here's your £1 back." Of course, I started laughing.
That started the whole Moody Margaret thing, didn't it?
I'll wait until yours. We're going to tell them your experience later.
Ah, yes.
Right, and then that was one of them. Another one was at Skegness, and Skegness used to have the carpet ride. I don't think they got that now. I think they got rid of that a few years ago. And I'm standing there with a friend because I used to take her, because she couldn't drive, so I used to take her children to Skegness and to day trips with us. And we were waiting, and obviously somebody's been sick on the ride. Oh, somebody was sick on the ride. Do you ever know this? And what they did, when everybody got off, they put the machine back on and watched the sick go flying in the air. So as people walk, I mean, where we stood, thank goodness it never hit us. But when people were walking, they were going, "Ah, what's that? What's that? Oh." And then he got the bucket of water, another one, threw it over the seats of the ride, stuck the ride back on, so obviously it's going around to dry it. And you could see people going, "Oh, this is disgusting. What is it? What is it?" And me and my friend were standing there. Well, it was naughty. We shouldn't have laughed, but we laughed, going, "That's sick. That's landed on you. That is some human sick. That's bad, isn't it?" And then, because these lads wanted to impress these girls that went on the ride, I tell you, you're standing at a fairground, you watch these stand there and just watch what's going on. It's quite amusing. These lads were to impress these girls, because obviously they're the ones who's in charge of the buttons and that, and they're flirting with these girls. The ride went on that long that my friend's daughter fell asleep on it. Because it was going vroom, vroom, and you could see her going like this. And she fell asleep. Oh, bless her. And then, of course, by then when the rides are shut, there's no public toilet open. And she must have been about 10 at the time. So my friend's daughter needed a little wee-wee. So we said, go there on that little bank out of the way so nobody can see you. Go for a wee there before you get in the car, because it's a good hour and a half drive home. She was still asleep. Her little knickknacks were round her ankles, and of course she fell asleep, and she was rolling down the hill bank weeing.
Oh no.
Oh, it's so sweet. She couldn't help it. She was asleep. She was still asleep. We had to walk. Oh, bless her little soul. But instead of giving too much sympathetic, me and her mum were laughing.
The rides made her immune to waking up to spinning.
It did. Oh, Oh, bless her little soul. That was so
Shall we
funny.
get
Them
to,
the days.
are we getting on to my part now?
I'm trying to think of one more funny story or experience.
then.
If anybody's got anything, you got to let us know so we
Yeah,
can
tell
share
us.
it
Tell
with
us.
everybody.
Like, put it in the chat and we'll see.
And I need to see it a couple of days beforehand, because if I start laughing, nothing will come out of my mouth except for laughter. And you'll hear.
Tell us your experiences.
Yeah, you would have to read them off, because I'd be busy laughing, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
You
Tell us
can't
your
hear
fun
me
fair-
once I start laughing.
Tell us your fun fair experiences.
So I can't think of anything else besides them, just offhand. I used to love the Union Jack at Blackpool. That's the ride that goes forwards and then reverses it.
Is that not the Iron Brew?
Is it the Iron Brew? I don't know.
Iron Brew ride or something.
I thought
Like
a
it goes
Union Jack.
forwards, loop, stops, and backwards, loop, stops.
Yeah. I used to love that, and that's how I realised I was scared of heights, because I was going upstairs like nobody's business. Oh yeah, good. And all of a sudden I just went, oh my god. And I grabbed the cage and I started holding on to the cage as I was going to, I was determined to go on that. And I used to go on that on my own. And then I run from the side onto the seat, sat on the seat, did the ride, come back, when the ride come back to finish, I just go, right, and the safety guard goes up. I looked at it and I dived at the cage to hold it as a grip to go back down again. But I did have the roofers when I had an extension on my old house. I had the roofers encouraging me to go up on the roof, and so I walked along on the plank and they started jumping, and I'm holding on to the scaffolding. Don't do that, please don't jump. But they found it funny.
Of course, who wouldn't?
So, yeah. There's the days when we used to have a little giggle with everybody and get into mischief. It's a bit dull at the moment. So, here's one that I found very funny with my sister, because we used to go to theme parks, even though her son didn't go on the rides, like my son. And I'll let you tell him this story.
So, for quite a while, as a very, very young boy, I wanted to try out those electric chairs you see at theme parks and stuff, fun fairs and yada yada yada. So I saw one and I wanted to go on it. Don't exactly know the process that happened before it. I know getting on the chair.
And we did tell you it's very hard, but you insisted.
So I got into
And
the
with
chair.
my sister who's got a personality like me.
Got myself gripped onto the handle, get it started, and suddenly, like the yeah, and throughout that whole process, I thought that it works by vibrations. I thought that it does fate. It makes you think you're being electrocuted by vibrating aggressively. And even a few years after that, I still thought it was just vibrations, like that whole time. So that it just vibrates and gets you there. So like, it's kind of funny, kind of like, oh, and stuff. Well,
you're looking at a young, he's 13, he looked like he was
13.
9.
So 13 at the time.
Yeah,
Well,
but
there
you
you
look
go.
like you was 9 years old.
So I'm there, just kind of like on there for a good while, and every now and then it does this little jolt of extra, so it goes like,
And his face was such a picture, because of that.
and I relaxed my hands at one point, but my hands had a different idea. They just gripped.
So you wanted your
And-
hands to
and I-
relax, but they were refusing.
I was just relaxing my arms, and they were just gripping. And I was even trying to say, I can't let go. So I was there.
Me and my older sister, we were in stitches, laughing our heads off at this because
And-
of his face like that.
And a crowd starts to build up around the chair as well, watching me.
Yeah,
I'm
and
just
these
there,
bunch
just
of
like-
lads were. Yeah, and these lads were going, how the hell is he holding on so tightly?
It's because I couldn't let go. So eventually it was done.
So what
My
happened?
hands were red.
I sound like that dog Chestnut.
Oh, my cheeks now.
Right. So he come off and I'm like, I can't do the facial expression. It's so funny. And he came off and these lads go, well, if he can do it, I'm going to have a go. So So me and my sister still stood there to watch these blokes. They didn't even last 1 minute, and you did it from the beginning to the end, all because your hands wouldn't let go.
It's
Oh, that's
probably
such
why
a
I'm
cruel
immune to
mum.
getting electrocuted now. The amount of times I've gone and sparked myself. No big deal. Like,
But
oh,
aren't I and me mum standing there laughing and not helping?
watching me suffer. Pure evil you are. Yeah, that's probably why I'm bloody immune to getting electrocuted at the moment. Like, I'm there, like I end up grabbing something electric and it's just like, oh, okay. Just been sparked. Like, oh. No big deal, just whatever. That's probably what it's done now.
I wondered why you have that odd nervous little twitch now and again.
It's probably why every now and then, like, I go to touch the door downstairs. Oh. Why am I electrocuting everything?
Oh dear. Oh, that's so cruel. Yeah, so these blokes went and had to go and didn't last as long, and they were amazed how you did and they didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like when you have your trampoline, isn't it? When you used to have your trampoline, the little so-and-sos, my lovely, lovely children, would get some static off the trampoline and they go, Mum, come here, look at this, Mum. So as a lovely mother, I go over, you know, wanted to support them like you do, and they go a zap, and I'm going, you little so-and-sos.
I also learned not to touch the metal edges because that'll ruin it.
Yep. Oh yes, the amount of times my kids zapped me.
Oh yeah.
There is a big Tesco's in Hampton, and I hate shopping around it. I have to wear gloves because the amount of times I get a static shock from it. One day I screamed because it was that painful.
Speaking of Tesco's, since the stream failed yesterday, after grabbing dinner, me and Cam decided to play Counter-Strike, and there's a person on the game that called himself Tesco's Meal Deal. And it was quite funny. We're having a laugh with the whole, like, people. This is playing competitive. So we're doing competitive the bomb one. And yeah, it was quite funny because, like, we were just having a good laugh with the people in the chat. Tesco's Meal Deal was quite funny, saying stuff in the chat. And then we all agreed to do a knife round for a bit of fun. So just like knife round, and everyone, even the enemies, were like, all right. So we went around with the knives fighting each other, but one person on our team called Kobe didn't go along with it.
Oh, you always get sport, don't you?
So he said, so Tesco's Meal Deal put a message in the chat saying something along the lines of it was something along the lines of hey guys, so I'm Tesco, and Kobe, you're banned from Tesco's.
Oh, bless.
Because Kobe wouldn't follow. He'd just go around the gun shooting everybody while we're going around knifing each other.
Hey, what's this game that you come downstairs to me and you said Callum's a bit niffed because
Counter-Strike still.
Counter-Strike, and why is that?
So what's really funny is he's been playing Counter-Strike for quite some time now. He's been playing competitive. He's got himself unlocked. He's on silver level 3, I believe. Well, when I played, no, he's listening. When I played, and I eventually unlocked silver level, I was silver level 4, I believe. So I was one above him, and
because when you told me,
yeah,
I had great pleasure in
aggravating
him. Going, what's this, Callum? I hear your brother's on silver, blah, blah. And he was, the stuff
like
he was
that.
coming out
But
with.
it was
funny.
It was funny because
it was fixed.
I've played a lot less than him, and yet I seem to be like a level above him. And then
He said he was fixed. It had a glitch in it.
And then it gets even better. So I hadn't played it for a while. It was only yesterday when I played it again. And obviously you kind of lose your ranking, so you have to play a game to get your ranking back. So we played again, and after I got my ranking back, I became silver elite.
That's it.
So I was even higher, and he was still stuck on his level.
I know. Great pleasure aggravating like you do. It's glitched. It's fixed. He sounded like a politician then, the way he was raving, wasn't he? Like a politician that's lost.
I think the game just knows I'm epic.
I'm sorry, Blue. Let's put you back down there then. Yeah, that was quite funny. So I had enjoyment of aggravating for about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, dear me.
I was thinking one of the topics to talk about today. We've had all the fun topics. Now it's a bit of a ranty, serious topic.
Go on then. Surprise me because I haven't got a clue.
Thursday.
What about it?
The clap.
Oh, yeah.
They want to try and bring back the clapping for NHS.
Yeah, but the NHS aren't interested, are they?
The thing is that the reason why it was stopped in the first place was that people were getting competitive and they were judging other people who weren't getting involved. Basically just being douchebags. Like, it was no longer clapping for the NHS and more of a clapping because, oh, look at me, I care for the NHS, I'm going to clap. And then some of them started getting like their tins and stuff and be like, oh yes, NHS, I care more because I'm louder than everybody else. So it became a competition. So that's the reason, that's why they stopped. As far as I'm aware, that's why they stopped. Just to clarify, that's what I've heard. And so people are trying to bring it back, and we're trying to say, well, it's kind of like there's no need. It's not like
there's loads of people out there that's working. Yes, the NHS are exhausted, especially the ICU units. But it's just as simple. Stick to the guidelines. And because I said to somebody, you shouldn't really go on the clap because they appreciate more if you stick to the guidelines to bring the virus down.
Just stay inside.
And stay inside. I got called I was negative. You're negative and something else. And
they're saying about, but it's to show respect. And then that's when we're saying about, well, respect would be
sticking to the guidelines, so
sticking
the
to the
poor
guidelines.
nurses could get a bloody decent break.
Staying, what is it? Donating.
Write to the MP and tell them that they don't want them to have parking fees and they should get rid of all the parking fines. So if everybody puts letters together and give it to their local town council, and the town council has to give it to their MPs, that is being more proactive than actually standing there going, yeah, let's look like sales.
This is my contribution.
This is my contribution, but by the way, the minute the government lifts up lockdown, I'm going to go back out there and completely break it and ignore it. But hey, but that doesn't matter because I clapped the NHS.
And also saying,
was it? How dare you?
That's what we're doing right now, having a row about the NHS thing. And like, was it respect when they crowded on the bloody London Bridge to do the clap? You know,
is it respect when they all crowded round the beaches afterwards, going on holiday, demanding that they should go on holiday still? No, there is a killer virus out there. No, you should.
We're in a pandemic.
Should keep everything. I think it's like when people like now, well, you got to have the vaccination. That person might not want the vaccination. Oh, she didn't like it that I sent her a clip of the person who got an allergic reaction to it. Yeah. You know, you can't, because if somebody might have known to have medication allergic and they don't know.
That sofa for now, because
the doctors can't help them because you've already got the injection. You haven't got something to, like if you're allergic to nuts, we've got something that can help you go against that. We haven't got anything for the virus yet, so lay off people if they say they're a bit frightened to have the vaccination. Don't be horrible. You know, there's a thing called be kind and be nice.
It's not being anti-vax, it's just kind of taking the... It's not just going to blindly be like...
Yes. So I got moaned at anyway for being negative. I'm negative.
I'm just clarifying. First, Mum, just clarifying. Not anti-vax, okay? just in case, because you don't want to be... Yeah, no, but I'm trying to disclaimer here, and you... Not anti-vax, just the odds, like, could be allergic and seeing what could happen next or whatever. Yes. I just hate needles. Every time, just...
I know. He did. Did you have some bloodstone not so long ago? And you walked out the nurse's room. Within seconds, he passed out on the floor. Yeah, old man's the same. He does the same. You mention needles to him, maybe like that. It's so funny because if something come on TV or something, and he'll go like that. And you do the same.
It was like, so yeah, what happened was after getting an injection once. Well, I can't remember what it was for. What was the injection for? It was ages ago.
Yeah, it's a long time ago. I don't know. I don't know. Can't remember.
But
we just walked out the room and within seconds.
yeah, so walking out the room, a few seconds later, I tried to get your attention, didn't I?
I tried to get my attention. I walked out with you, and I was talking to you, and I
your
stopped you from
front.
falling in the front.
Yeah, like your little front. I'm just trying to get your
'cause I
attention,
walk a
just to
bit
say, yeah. And then, like as far as I remember, was that we got to the car, we got home. My brother and sister were mocking me for being afraid of needles, as they do. And then I wake up and I'm still in the hospital.
No, doctors on the floor.
The doctors,
with a
same
shield
thing.
round you.
The GP.
The GP, yeah, with a shield round him.
Yeah, like seeing them
he
panic.
was like, "Mum,"
like,
and I turned and had to grab hold of him to gently put my foot. And I went, "Can I have some help here, please?"
So yeah, I thought
I need help.
So I thought that I got home. It turns out I didn't.
Yeah, but that's that time that I passed out at the hospital because I sliced the tip of my finger off. And it's got seaweed on it.
Or one of those slider things.
And it took me in, and of course the air vent really. I've had no painkillers. I've had no sleep. I'm over 24 hours sleep now. And I looked at you, and I said, "You're going to have to forgive me because my back's going to go into a spasm, and I'm going to pass out." And I did. And then I woke up, and there was this doctor, and I went, "Who are you? I was just talking to a bouncer a second ago. Where am I?" And then apparently I passed out again. And then I woke up on the bed.
Oh.
Yeah, me at first getting concerned because I go to my back's going to go into a spasm. I'm going to pass out and my back will go into spasm. Don't worry about it because I'll be fine. The next week I'm gone. And then I wake up and there's, "Who are you? I'm in a nightclub. What am I doing here? I was talking to a bouncer."
I think people might want to understand the relation to your back being related
Not
to the
really,
issue.
just the coldness got to it. The aircon got to it. And
I'm just saying back pain.
I do have back pain, yes.
Yeah.
I was in a car accident at 18 and I got damaged ligaments and that around the spine.
So it kind of has a bit of a weird nerve, affects your nerves depending on certain things. Like
if I go around to the supermarket and it's all the freezing section and it's really cold, I have to, after so many minutes, leave it because all my muscles will tense up and then it'll go into a spasm and I'm on the floor with it. So it goes, but so far, so good. I haven't really done it in the... Well, tell a lie, I have passed out at home base when I moved the laminate flooring. I should have got your dad to do it really, but I didn't. I put the laminate flooring out the car because we bought too many packs. Well, it's February and it's cold weather and the pack would drop down my hands. Took all the skin away a bit. So I went to, only on 2 fingers, and I went to the counter and I said, "I'm going to pass out in a minute. Can I have a chair to sit in, please? Because I've damaged my hand, look." And he looked at me and apparently I went the horrible great white. And I had the ambulance out to me because I was gone out for a good 20 minutes. Normally when you pass out for 5 minutes. I was gone for half an hour, 20 minutes. And I woke up in the ambulance. I go to sleep. When I pass out, I just go to sleep. My body's going, "Yes, she's asleep. She's down there. She's down. Quick, get 20 minutes sleep out of her before she wakes up."
Speaking of medical things, going back to NHS stuff, like methods of donating. Some people always associate it with money, don't they?
Oh yeah, you don't have to do money,
as I said a few minutes ago, said like, how about donate to the NHS and stuff? It doesn't have to be just about money. It's what we do. We stack up cans, don't we? Because we like to have, me and my brother like to have a can of Coke as we watch our YouTube every night.
Milk bottle lids.
But there's like a bin thing in one of the car parks in our town, and what you can do is take your empty cans there. They have a little crusher thing, you can crush them up and chuck them in, and then that goes towards funding the air ambulance,
which is a brilliant cause.
Yeah.
Hey, do you remember when we went with all them bags that time? I think we said it on one of our podcasts.
Went with the whole, this whole set. Yeah, we probably did actually, didn't we?
Did we take pictures of it?
No, I don't think.
I've got to start.
The
minute I say I'm going to take pictures, I'm going to have to start quick. Got to take a picture. Jot it down. Take that picture. Show that one on Twitter. Show that one on Twitter. Don't know if we took pictures.
More on social
and
media.
then we, because I watched them because of 3 big charity bagfuls and a couple of boxes, and you could see the noise. The noise was getting
the sound
echoey.
Becoming a bit more clear, and it's like, oh, we're filling this up.
Yeah, and then as I could see, you could see the reflections of the cans. I went,
And I did a thing once when I used to work in Morrison's. I asked the manager if I could collect cans, and she let me. So I put a box out with a little sign saying "Put empty cans in here," and I managed to collect loads of cans within like the week or something, wasn't it? So
milk bottle lids, because
Yeah,
I
you
used to
do
take
milk
them to a
bottle lids.
different town and put them out there, but I take them to somebody's house now. Because somebody else does it, so I take them to the house. But before, I used to collect loads and loads of.
yes,
big bags
so it
full
doesn't
of
have to be
them.
just about money, because like especially if you're low income like us.
Well, you do
can-
loads of different ways, don't you? There's loads of
you
different
can-
ways. Years ago, in my own town,
Alternatives.
Stafford, where I used to live, we used to get the free papers. That was going back many years. You don't have free papers today. And they used to put them up for the air ambulance. People used to put them up for the air ambulance. Air ambulance come around and collect them. And the council stopped it. Staffordshire Council, yes, I'm mentioning you. They stopped it, and but they wanted, because they realised they were making a bit of money, and they did it for themselves. And the minute they wanted to do it for themselves, people stopped putting the papers out.
Take
See?
it from the bloody air ambulance.
The air ambulance, yeah, that is wrong. You shouldn't do, because they go everywhere, don't they? It's absolutely amazing where they go. And do you remember how that started? Because somebody, I think in Devon, a rich person gave their helicopter for somebody to get airlifted to hospital.
Ah, that's an interesting bit of history.
Yeah, and that's how it all started.
Oh,
Avoid the traffic and everything.
changing topics again now. Before I forget, because last week I was supposed to mention about my vlog. It's in the title of the video as well. I did that vlog for the Christmas decoration setting up, and then ended up posting it days late because it took too long to get the videos finished. But yeah, I made a vlog on the Mindstorm Vlogs channel,
And that's quite mild decorations compared to what I used to do, because some of them broke.
oh yeah, we've had quite.
So
yeah.
I've got a couple in the sales.
Got a few funny jokes there. I've even kept that one about the finger.
Why? That had nothing to do with me, was it?
Oh yeah, like Callan's showing his finger, and he's like trying to show off like the markings he's got because of the cold affects him, and you're like, you put up your bum. You should check out the video. She was rude.
I was not.
You should look. Mindstorm Vlogs,
Oh dear.
the latest video that's on there. You should take a look. You should check it out.
Yeah, and the decorations are quite mild compared to what I used to be like. You walk in, it'd be like Santo's Grotto, and I used to put all decks up.
The video's
Actually, I'm
okay.
still keeping my outside lights up to keep everywhere cheery until the lights go dark at 6 o'clock, and then I'm going to bring them down. Just to make everywhere a bit cheery, because we're all a bit fed up and a bit down. So if somebody drive along on my estate, oh look at that, somebody's still got the darts up. But they're not actually Christmas decoration lights; they're fairy
Just
lights.
rainbow lights.
Drive around, oh yeah, that's nice. Oh yeah, it's the cheery.
Oh,
Then when it goes light at 6 o'clock, which is at the end of this month, down they will come.
and speaking of production related stuff, I just wanted to talk about more changes going on. So I've got Discord set up, so definitely check out the link, discord.gg/KAVKZPS. I did read that off the screen because yeah, I'm not gonna remember that off by heart yet.
Yeah.
Join our Discord. Auntie Ange is on it as well.
Oh yeah, that come through on my emails. I might have deleted it.
It's fine.
Oh okay.
It should be fine. Yeah, I had to set it up for her.
I'm getting used to all this, by the way, all this larking. Getting used
And,
to hey, at least when I do stream, I can click to start myself streaming, and off I go.
Yeah, you
I
getting
can
better.
do that now.
But yeah, and if you really wanna get direct conversation with Auntie Ange and stuff on Discord, you can support us on our Patreon. That is not out yet though, so if you just bear with me, I finished design. Thank you.
You got clobbered by the stick.
Uh,
A pole.
Yeah, so don't. There's no point going on the Patreon. There's nothing there when you click on it. But I finished designing everything, finished writing all what I want to do. What I've got to do now is record a video, talking about it, and then I will send it off to be reviewed. But check out the Discord. We might nosy on there every now and then, so you still get to talk to us. It won't be prioritised.
Anything you want us to talk about as well, please let me know in advance because I'm a bit dippy.
Yeah.
Anything you want to ask me? I'm quite
reminds
happy
me, I
to
should
answer.
add that as Patreon benefit, that they can suggest topics to talk about for the Patreon supporters.
If it's about Donald Trump and all that, you got no chance.
Yeah, kind of keep
Don't want to do
keep politics out as much as possible. We're not really
into that.
Yeah, we might dip our toe in every now and then, but like just a little something.
It does make me laugh though. This last laugh, it is funny now. Gotta laugh.
Yeah.
It's like you've lost. It's time to leave.
Yeah.
Vacate the building. Trump has no left.
Pass the wind.
You haven't gone out in a coffin, mate. You're not the first president to pass away in that building, fortunately. Well, they're all oldies, aren't they, that go
I meant
in?
pass wind because Trump, fart, wind.
I got that, but I was diverting it to be a bit more polite.
Polite on Mindstorm Productions?
And then
What is
you
this?
turn around and go, but you weren't like that when you was doing the deck, Mum.
Oh yeah, check out the vlog, Mindstorm Vlogs. But anyway, yeah. So we've got Discord. It's up and running. I've done a bunch of rules for the safety of everybody and all that stuff. We will probably dabble in, might say hi or something until the Patreon gets set up, because Patreon supporters will get priority chat. We'll be like chatting with them more often. The creators will be you, me, anyone else who gets involved in Mindstorm Productions. Got moderator on there already.
In a few months' time, I'm hoping to do a blog. I've just got to sort out a bit of problems, and then I'll be doing a blog about relationships.
But until Patreon goes up, we might come on, say hello every now and then, yeah.
Just bear with me because I'm not quite fast on technology.
Got to get the app on your phone, haven't we, so you can chat on it.
Oh.
Yeah.
But will my phone cope with it because it's an oldish one, and
Yeah.
I don't really want to get a new phone.
It's just a chat app.
My phone plays up because I dropped it down the loo last year.
And also,
over a year ago.
Follow us on Twitter. I'm at @_Mindstorm, at Auntie Ange Game.
I will get there eventually.
If you follow me, you'll hear about all the updates I've been doing lately. For example, like this green screen. That might get updated soon to blinds.
Might it?
Yeah, well, I think it was the hassle I had trying to get it down today and fiddling and this. So I think I
The pole that just went nearly.
I think I might need to get the blinds. Yeah, but I'm talking about a lot of updates going on lately. I'm posting pictures of what's been done. Changes are happening bit by bit. Talking about it a lot. So follow me on Twitter at @_Mindstorm to see the process of the new changes happening for 2021. The Mindstorm Productions New Year's resolution.
And let us know if you had any little bargains. 20p, £1.80 off.
Talk about it all in the Discord. Join us on Discord.
Yeah, let us know what you've had, bargain-wise, shop-wise.
Just
Or you're fed up because you go to the shops and they've all got empty shelves because of stupid panic buyers.
Just a heads up, so the Discord, because there's going to be some watchers that don't fully understand the process. Discord it's like Skype, but better. So obviously you need to make an account and stuff. When you follow the link, you got to make sure you verify your email, because just for legitimacy. So verify an email. So when you set up an account and it sends you an email saying, oh yes, you've got to click this link to verify, so you do that. And then as long as you've been on Discord for about 5 minutes, as long as you've had a Discord account for about 5 minutes, you can start talking to the thing. The only reason why I've set that is because just recently I've had a spam bot come on there and I've had to ban them. So
oh yeah,
that was last night.
Didn't go to.
Yeah, it went on to some. It sends a link to some naughty sites, but it's potentially a virus. So just instant ban. Remove the message. Yeah.
Oh, saying that though, Robbie Williams. I did one of them fingers, and I was like, oh, go on then. Then they message you to say you share. So
yeah. So there was a Robbie Williams live stream.
But I did it, didn't I? Because when I said to you, they reckon I've won £5,000.
Yeah, hang on, we've got to get there. Hang on, we've got to go for the back bit. So there was a Robbie Williams. Or Robin.
No, he did Robin
Williams.
I think it's Robin. I don't know. I can't think now.
It's a Williams celebrity did a live stream And so we've got a Facebook page, we're watching the live stream, and like they're doing a thing where if you share this, you could possibly win £5,000. So you shared it on Facebook. And
I come out with the answer, and then it messaged me to say, "Oh, you did really well with the right answer." I was like, "Oh, okay," because I don't trust him, do I? Because who did I have one from? Joey.
Yeah.
From years ago, didn't I? And
what's
then
his name? I can't
got
remember
quite Joey Blanche. Isn't it?
Matt LeBlanc.
Matt LeBlanche. I'm
Matt
thinking
LeBlanc.
Joey from. It is Joey from Friends, but Matt LeBlanche. And I used to wind them up then, didn't I? Years ago, you said wind them up.
Well,
you know they're not celeb. Oh, and I had Matt Goss.
Anyway, I still want to talk about this one.
Yeah, we'll go back to it now. So anyway,
So
I get a lot.
So you shared it. You said you did okay in the chat. You said okay in the chat, and then said, "Oh yeah, you won £5,000." You go to this link, register, and then.
So I came up to you and said, "I think this is a con,
well,
but it'd be a shame because I would like to have won it."
Well, you're like, oh, I think I might have won £5,000, but you wanted to come get it approved by me
because I just
first.
think it is a con as well, didn't I?
So I had a look at the website, and one of the first things I like to do.
And then, come.
One of the first things I like to do is check the bottom where it has the reviews and it's Facebook comments, but I clicked the buttons to test.
Yeah, but you was a bit dubious.
I was very hesitant.
You wasn't going to go on there, and I went, well, let me go on there because if it is a dodgy one, I can tell people. Because I do that on my Auntie Ange tips when people get dodgy ones. I tell them, so I click straight onto it. You're like, ah. Then you checked other things.
So open the link, just have a look, and you can see the Facebook comments were kind of fake. And I clicked the like button to test if the like function works, and it didn't. So that was like, yeah.
Yeah, it was. And then Callum joined in and did a bit of research and said, no, it's a scam. Which I like.
Well,
I
it
like
wasn't really
looking
that much research. Like we looked, we realised that the Facebook feature wasn't working. The big flashy register now button was
obvious.
Yeah, obvious.
But I do these things because I like to pre-warn people of these things because I do on Twitter.
Because you could get yourself a virus off the bat just by clicking.
Yeah, I know. I've got to be careful. But I do say it to people on the on Facebook or any. Yeah.
So yeah, and
everybody
then
warning because some people do actually fall for it, like the TV license.
And then we looked at the page, and the name was spelt wrong. It had some capitals, some non-capitals. It's a bit all over the place, which is a dead giveaway.
So things like that you've got to look out for.
And the live video that was going on was because whoever set up the page stole one of his videos and put it up as a live thing. So.
I knew.
Yeah, it was a bit unfortunate because that would have been a nice little win, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah,
oh well.
It would have been. Yeah, but it would have been in one hand and out the other, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Anyway.
And I forgot to do one on Heart the other day because they did one about E17, the Christmas one. I was like, oh, I love this song. I know the answer to this, but I forgot to text it.
Well,
I was going to come in to you again. I need to text this, but I forgot all about it within seconds of walking in. Mum, tea on the side. Oh, thank you. Drink that, and then I forgot.
Anyway, we're going to start wrapping up.
Yes, because we're
like
18.
20 minutes over.
Yeah. Oh,
so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like the whole new the starting screen, the music in the background.
All designed and done by this one.
Well, like the music was a non-copyright stuff that I got, so I didn't design it, but I
but you did the other bits, though.
Oh yeah, I definitely did. I definitely set up like the little animations, the intro. So join the link in Discord. Let me know in the comments and maybe in the Discord what you thought of everything. Follow us on Twitter, and that'll be everything. So thanks for watching.
Yep, thank you very much. I'll see you all next week.
Bye bye.
See you later. Bye bye, everybody. Bye bye. You every dog.